Hey yo, it is Carso and I am back on Cook Talks. This time I'm going to be talking about my newest article, talking about the Sacramento Kings within their first couple of games, how they started off hot, hasn't looked so good right now. First off, I'm going to start off with the Buddy Hield game winner that we all wanted to talk about. The nice little tip in at the buzzer to start off the season. They held Jamal Murray to just 9 points. And Tyrese Halliburton, the rookie at number 12 pick, looked amazing. That win was huge, and you couldn't have asked for a better starting night. Next, we go and play Phoenix Suns back in Sacramento. Fox has 24. They held Booker and Chris Paul to just 48, which is a good scoring night for the Sacramento Kings to hold them to. Then, the Kings get the W in a 3-point game, and you see that, wow, this is a solid team. They start off 2-0, the first time they've done this since 2003-2004. Then you go on to the second half of the back-to-back, and the Kings just came out sloppy. 15 turnovers with just 21 assists to Phoenix's 39 assists, which, if you want to win in the NBA, you have to pass the ball, backdoor, open shots. That's the only way you are going to be successful in the NBA. That's how the Warriors did it for so many years. De'Aaron Fox only had 12 points, and Buddy had 17, which was the leading scorer of the game of the Sacramento. Buddy Hield only had 17, and that was the leading scorer of the game. The Kings just came out sloppy. They didn't look like they were ready, and it showed with a loss against the Suns. Then Denver comes to Sacramento. Jokic has a quadruple-double, but in that 10, he had 10 turnovers. Fox and Holmes both had 20 points and just looked like the chemistry was there that night. And Halliburton again had 13. The thing about Halliburton, right, is he's not going to have 27 as a rookie. He's going to have about 15, 6, and 4. And if you get that out of a rookie, he's not going to be Zion. He's not going to be Ja Morant. But if you can have him be that secondary ball handler for when De'Aaron comes off, that's all I want from him. Then they go to Houston, and this is where they just started to look awful. Harden, who only had 9 points in the first quarter, ended with 33. John Wall had 22. Fox had 22. Barnes had 24, and Holmes had 22. Overall, they had 3 guys who scored over 20, which is usually a number for success in the league, but they just didn't play good defense. Christian Wood was dominating on the glass. John Wall was getting to whatever spot he wanted. Although he was missing a lot of threes, he looked really good. But the story of the night happened with James Harden and Halliburton going down. Halliburton went down with a wrist issue when he fell down. James Harden got hurt with his, I believe, ankle. And Halliburton's out about a week, which really hurts because watching that last game against the Rockets, they didn't have a secondary ball handler. Although Corey Joseph is a point guard, he's not a true point guard. He's not out there to get guys involved, and that really showed. Finally, my ending thoughts were that we need a playmaker out there. Corey Joseph, as good as he is, as well as he's playing, there's no ball handler out there once De'Aaron comes off the starting lineup. And they just played very flat in these three losses. They have just played very flat in these 3 losses, and they have looked awful because of it. I hope they can come back to some sort of 500 level. I believe, who was it? Channing Frye tweeted out, if the Kings come anywhere close to 500, he will give out a Sacramento Kings jersey. So I will want to be one of those fans. So let's go De'Aaron. Overall, I don't know what's going on with Whiteside, what's going on with Belly, but Luke Walton needs to figure out these rotations because there were times in that Rockets game where Christian Wood was just dominating on the glass, and Hassan Whiteside just sat on the bench. He didn't even play in that last Rockets game. So as I'm recording this, they are going to be playing the Warriors tonight, and let's hope Steph Curry doesn't drop 62 on us. Peace.